Hi, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Chioma. Sometimes in our relationship, we don't even need to talk because everything is not all about talk. Not every issue we see, we must approach. Sometimes we can close our eyes to some of them and discuss them later. And this letter, you have to give it time, a whole long time, that the person is expecting you to say something, say nothing. And this thing, when you can handle your relationship in this way of say nothing, you saw what happened and you said nothing, it will be a little bit easier for both of you, in a way not to have too much pressure on the person. When we try to change in things we are doing, it's not really easy for us to just switch from who we are to the next person. It's not something we can do just within days or weeks. It's something we do gradually for us to notice our mistake. Oh, this thing I intend to change in it. Oh, I've done it again. I'm sorry. Sometimes even you don't need to apologize, because your partner who loves you, who cares, who knows that you're giving all effort to amend, could have small understanding and give you the time to change, to shift from who you are to be the next person, who the person wish you should be for him or her. When someone is angry about something, even when it's not you who caused him the anger, you look at the person, you see the person is not in a good mood, you go. After some times, you come back, hang around the door where this person is inside the room. Hang around the door like, sometimes you don't really need to say, can I come to you? Is everything okay? Because you already know everything is not okay. You can just hang around the door and do like you're just hanging there and waiting for someone. If you're not looking directly at the person, and you hang. After some time, if the person did not notice you, or he doesn't have this feeling of asking you to come, just go and do like nothing happened. You were never there, and you go. And you don't bear grudges. You don't feel bad about the person ignoring you. Maybe you needed something important to talk to the person about, or you need something from the person. Just go. That day is not the person's day. You let the person be. After some time, you come again. If the person did not notice this for 1 week, 1 month, at a time, the person will notice that you always behave like this. Because all what we do in a relationship, let's just say you walked into this room or you packed in to live with me as a husband. There's no way we can discuss every move I'm going to make, because if we are discussing it, it now looks like drama we want to add. Yeah, we're going to play drama, add some films here, movies here, in order to make this relationship be a comfortable one, to make it more interesting. So when we keep talking about things without acting them, saying them, where is the fun? Where is the play? Where is the action? Something that will make you, the excitement in it. It will be better for the person to go there. When the person did not answer you, you go back. After some time, the person will realize that every time when he is angry or she, that you always come around. Before you know it, the person will start saying, you can come. Just give me some minutes. I'm thinking about something. You will start hearing some nice words. But when we come every time with words, we can be receiving some kind of actions we wouldn't like. So sometimes this words is not solving the problem at all. I don't know how it works for you. In most situations, less words solve most problems, because you feel the action than you feel the words. When someone say, I love you, than when somebody touch you, it's different. When somebody say, I'm going to give you something, and the person brings it, it's not the same thing. Because when the person says, I'm going to give you something, the person has said it. You see, he see the thing, you're no longer surprised. So let's do well to talk less and show more of action. Because it's this action that brings us together. This communication without words that brings us together to understand each other, to know what the person is thinking. How do you like it? How do you feel about it? Is this not talking that brings us together? Because we did a lot of experiment in this thing, simply because at the time when I got married, I was not really the talking person. My husband wasn't the talking person. So you see, there's a lot of romance. There's a lot of action, a lot of closeness when your mouth is closed than when you talk. Talking is spoiling a lot of things. Too much talking is turning the whole thing around, because you might give somebody something that you're not willing to give the person, and you just give it to the person without saying words. But when you say like we say, the aggression shows, the what you feel shows that is negative. But when you take it and you give it to the person, and the more you keep quiet, the more calmer you become, the more sensitive you become. You start to reason. You can communicate with somebody without words. This is what I'm trying to say. No matter what situation, condition you meet a person in, what the person is doing, what you have done and what the person has done, the best thing is to keep quiet and wait for the time when you talk about this. And sometimes when you talk about this, talk about it like it's not bother, like you've concluded. Okay, now you did that in that video, it pain me, it didn't really hurt me, I'm telling you, I felt like dying. Oh God. Oh God. That I don't know, thank God I survived it. Any reasonable person knows that you were angry. Any reasonable person might not even try to do it again. So this is how we can go about some things without making too much drama in it, and the problem could be solved. To someone who cares, someone who wishes to make amends, and someone who has you dearly in his or her heart that wishes to change. But I will repeat myself, changing a person, what someone is already used to, because all of us, we become 20 years, 20 something years before we start a relationship. It means this thing I've been doing since 20 years has roots. It has been me for these 20 years. It's not something I just wake up and I just say, oh, I'm going to change it like this. Sometimes it's not easy. But let's feel the mistake. Immediately we want to do that, let's think of the repercussion it has and what it's going to do to our partner, how he will receive it and how she's going to take it. I'm using both man and woman here. It doesn't matter who it is. Then we'll have a successful marriage. Because sometimes when we start doing good, the other person who is supposed to treat us bad will not know when he starts doing good, because every energy we bring along connects so much that the person receiving whatever action I'm bringing could reciprocate in a positive way or negative energy towards what I'm giving the person. No matter how bad the person is, the person can even try to be good, because here now is goodness. The person no longer know negativity, something bad, let me do you wrong. And revenge, you don't talk about what the person do to you. You don't bear grudges. You don't have it in your heart. You just say it and you leave it and you let it go. Because when you start bearing grudges, some of us who likes to revenge, in a relationship, there's no revenge. There's no, let me deal with him later. Let me give him a payback of what he or she did. Then it's no longer a relationship. It has turned to war. It has turned to war. And how many times will you retaliate to make it pain him the way it pain me? It's not a relationship that you intend to be in. You don't have any plan to stay here. You have a plan of, okay, I was going on the way, I made the person, he kicked me, I kick him back, then we go. It's not for relationship. When one is ready for relationship, the person must be 100% ready, pure-heartedly, and serious and focused. It's like a serious business that you lay foundations on it. When you don't do it well, everyone suffers. Even the children in it suffer in future. But when you lay the foundation in happiness, in truth and love and pure commitment, then everybody rejoices and everybody is happy in it. Everybody gets something from it, even to the in-laws that are connected to this relationship. I always stop my video just like this, but this is how I am. I'm sorry. But this will be my video for today. I thank you so much, and I guess you understand what I was trying to say, and I would love to see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.